It was a gloomy afternoon, the sky heavy and low as if pressing down on the city. A-Hao had just left work and reached the bus stop when rain suddenly poured. Water splashed hard against the pavement, bouncing in small streams. People reacted quickly, umbrellas popping open in every direction until the street looked like a sea of colored domes. A-Hao froze, then searched his bag. Papers, wallet, bottle, everything except an umbrella. He cursed under his breath. He had left it at the office. Now he stood awkwardly beneath the narrow roof, pressed against the wall as the crowd streamed past. Each passerby had shelter while he remained stranded. Should he wait? Should he run? Either way, he would end up soaked. A figure appeared through the downpour. It was a middle-aged man with an old black umbrella, its fabric worn and edges frayed. He stopped in front of A-Hao, looked him over, and smiled warmly. The man said, raising his voice over the rain, "No umbrella, come on, let's walk together." Relief swept over A-Hao, followed by a deeper warmth, the kindness of a stranger. They walked side by side. The umbrella was small, and soon A-Hao noticed that nearly half of the man's shoulder was drenched. Guilt pressed at him. "Sir," he murmured, "I don't want you to get wet. I can just walk in the rain. It's fine, my home is close by. Out in the world, we should look out for each other." They continued in step. Rain splashed loudly. Cars sent waves across the road. Yet within that little space under the umbrella, A-Hao felt an unusual calm. They chatted briefly. The man explained that he often passed this street and would help anyone caught in the rain. "It may seem small," he said, "but for the one in need, it matters." Soon they reached a corner. The man pointed down the alley. "This is where I turn. You'll be fine from here." A-Hao bowed deeply. "Thank you, sir." The man simply waved, his figure disappearing into the rain. Left alone, A-Hao stood motionless. He had no umbrella again, yet his heart was filled with warmth. He realized that what the man gave him was not only shelter from rain, but also a reminder that kindness existed quietly in the world. That night on the bus, listening to the rain on the windows, he replayed the moment. A stranger's simple gesture had become something unforgettable. Years passed. A-Hao grew older, busier, climbing from junior staff to manager. Life was crowded with deadlines, yet the memory of that rainy day stayed bright. One evening, leaving the subway, he saw rain pouring again. Crowds hurried with umbrellas, but near the exit a young woman stood alone, clutching a bag to her chest, staring helplessly at the storm. A-Hao paused, remembering. Without hesitation, he stepped forward, held out his umbrella, and repeated the words once spoken to him. The girl blinked in surprise, then smiled gratefully. They walked into the storm, sharing the narrow space of shelter. Around them, rain thundered down, but inside A-Hao felt steady and calm. He knew the kindness he had once received was never meant to end with him. It had to be passed on like a flame lighting another flame. And that, he realized, was the most beautiful kind of kindness, not in grand gestures or great sacrifice, but in small acts offered at the right moment, even between strangers.